What's up, everybody? Mike Lindsley back with you, Built in Buffalo Podcast Network. 7 days of content under our umbrella with articles, audio, video, and more. So make sure you subscribe, rate, review, like, all that stuff all over the social platforms. And for more, visit builtinbuffalonews.com. I wanted to hit my top three matchups in this Rams-Bills game kicking off Thursday night. It's going to be unbelievable, epic, kickoff for the NFL. You've got arguably the best two players with Josh Allen and Aaron Donald, and that's where I'm going to start. Number three is Josh Allen against Aaron Donald. Remember, if you rewind a couple of years ago, Aaron Donald was a force to be reckoned with. Forced fumble, recovered fumble, multiple sacks, grabs Allen by the shirt and spins him around and throws him down one-handed. And Allen had talked about that with Chris Sims on that great interview that happened just a few days ago. That's going to be an intriguing thing there. And of course, Von Miller, who helped Aaron Donald a lot in terms of his sack numbers and pressure rates and all that. Von Miller's on this side now. He's on the Bills side. So it's an Aaron Donald, Leonard Floyd defense led by those two guys up front, as opposed to Von Miller and Leonard Floyd and Aaron Donald, right? When you keep adding layers of great players, it's a different deal. Still think the Rams are going to be a pretty darn good defense. I think Aaron Donald's the best defensive player in the NFL. He might very well be the best player in the NFL. Josh Allen has to know where he is at all times. Number two, for me, it's Diggs versus Ramsey. Very rarely do you get this matchup with two of the most passionate players in the NFL at their respective positions, but that's exactly what Stefon Diggs is. That's exactly what Jalen Ramsey is. Those guys want it every single play, the physicality, the shit-talking, everything that's going to happen on a daily for those guys in training camp leading up to the regular season, into the regular season and beyond. These two guys get after it. These two guys want it every single play. And then I think the first matchup that I'm looking at is I'm looking right at the Bills corners against the terrific, talented Cooper Kupp and, Allen Robinson. And obviously I think Sean McVay, and it looks like Van Jefferson's going to be out for LA. It's going to be very interesting to see where Cooper Kupp gets placed. Are they going to throw him a little bit more in the side, in the slot? Are they going to put him out on the boundary to start the game? He can play everywhere. He can catch everything. He can run any route. It's going to be very interesting to see how the Bills, match up with these guys. You've got Christian Benford and you've got Kyrie Elam, two rookies, never taken a snap in the NFL. And then you have, of course, Dane Jackson, who's kind of, while McDermott and Frazier have a lot of confidence in him, he's kind of ridden the Bills roller coaster here the last couple of years. And so they're counting on those guys right there to do this. I don't feel great with that, but you do have Poyer and you do have Hyde as safeties to help bail them out. And, of course, as I said on a video yesterday, this team went out and knew, hey, Trey White's probably not going to be back for at least a month. And, of course, we're seeing that now. He's going to miss at least the first 4 games, by being on the PUP list, recovering from the ACL. Our secondary is going to be weak. We're going to go draft a rookie corner in Kyrie Elam, a guy who's long, physical, gets after it every play, wants to learn, well-coached, played on the big stage in the SEC. We're going to go get some corner help. We're going to go get Benford as well. And, oh, by the way, we're going to get a pass rush even more than we had, right? We like Boogie Basham. We like A.J. Epinesa. We like Gregory Rousseau. We like Ed Oliver. We like our defensive tackles, but let's bring in DaQuan Jones. Let's bring in Tim Settle. Let's go get Von Miller. And so then when you look at the tackles, you look at the defensive ends, that group, the Bills are hoping can get to the quarterback to help offset the weakness in the secondary, leaving guys on an island against the LA Rams and, frankly, every opponent until Trey White gets back. Should be fun. Thursday Night Football kicks things off. Bills and Rams. I have the Bills winning this game 33-31 on a late field goal by Tyler Bass. Mike Lindsley with you here. It is, of course, the Built in Buffalo Podcast Network. Again, audio, video, articles, 7 days a week. Get us, subscribe, rate, review. My Pandemonium podcast came out today. Had Scott Petoniak on, my good buddy, longtime Bills insider, 50 years he's covered the team, best-selling author, contributor, and now with the Rochester Business Journal. Many of you might remember his name from the Rochester Democrat and Chronicle, covering Western New York sports, including the Bills, the Red Wings, and beyond. So really great chat with Scott today, previewing the season, talking about those hype and expectations, breaking down the game against the Rams, and the generational connection from years past Bills teams in the 90s up until now. Really just a great conversation. So make sure you download, subscribe, rate, and review the Built in Buffalo Podcast Network, which includes my show, the Pandemonium Podcast. I'm on Twitter at Mike L Sports. Please do like this video, subscribe to the Built in Buffalo YouTube channel, and as I always tell you, enjoy the games.